The vocal and dance form known as Bhangra has come a long way from its origins in South Asia. Originally a spring harvest tradition, it's traveled around the world and come to roost in places like Boston, where a Bhangra competition takes place on Saturday, November 23rd. To tell us about the 16th annual event is the president and co-founder of Boston Bhangra, Rohit Bhambi. Thank you very much for being with us, Rohit.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Forget about the tradition for a moment. How did you get acquainted with Bhangra?
So I am of Punjabi descent. You know, that's kind of the background of where Bhangra comes from in Punjab in India. And me being Punjabi, I've always been very interested in Bhangra from my very young age all the way through now, and that's why I keep doing it.
Right. Now, is this something in the family? You heard this around the house, on the radio, or what was the exact connection?
Sure. So my parents actually helped teach it to me. They helped teach it to me. They also played the music a lot, so I got fascinated by that, and then we kind of took it to the next level. So I've been doing this from my house all the way through college, all the way through profession. I just keep doing it.
Now, if you were to see some of these clips of your competitions now, I look at this, and I'm no expert, but I'm thinking, this doesn't quite sound entirely South Asian. It sounds like there's a lot of other stuff in the mix here, isn't there?
Sure. So Bhangra itself is a folk dance, right? So again, the essence of the dance is still maintained in the dance, but again, we have DJs that kind of mix a lot of things into it to kind of boost it that much more. So Bhangra itself will make you move. Now, the mixes they put together will really get people shaking.
Now, you've done this yourself. When I'm looking at it, it's not just individual dances, but just the coordination between people. I mean, how do you get that to happen?
It's funny because when I have people that have never done Bhangra before, I always tell them it's a mix of cheerleading and hip hop with a folk twist. You know, so you're really doing a lot of formations. You might be doing stunts, you might be doing gimmicks, you might be doing different things to interact with the audience, but the whole thing is about formations, about presentation, about energy and enthusiasm.
Now, I know last year you had a prize-winning group, the first prize. What was special about that group?
So they actually came from Toronto. They had their own little flair, right? See, one thing we always tell folks that come here, that come to compete, it's all about being unique. What's going to make you stick out compared to everybody else? You know, because the ones that stick out are the ones that normally do well at the competition.
Right. I want to ask about what are the criteria because I'm looking at these groups and saying, how exactly do you measure this?
Sure. So, you know, we do base it on, you know, synchronization, on energy, on expression, on formations, just seeing how the group is presenting themselves, how unique they look, how do their outfits look, are their outfits falling apart, are they using the right props, are they using traditional elements? So we really combine a lot of things, and we have judges that are coming from all over the US to Boston, you know, that we kind of interview in advance that help to judge these things.
Now, what about the other teams? You had a second place, third place teams.
Yes.
One of them was from BU.
Yes. Last year we actually had a BU team come in third. So it'd been a little while since we had a Boston team place, but it was nice to see that too.
I'm wondering what draws people is because this is not something you do at the drop of a hat. Why do people get into it? I mean, is this surely because of the love of the music and the tradition, or is this the way to socialize?
You know, honestly, it's a combination of everything, you know, because again, Bhangra in its raw element was, just like you said, came from the agricultural farms of Punjab. Now you hear it in clubs, you hear it all over the place, you know, Jay-Z even made a mix to it, you know, so, you know, it's really kind of taken a whole element of its own now. It's become much bigger than that. You know, I really see it as one of the biggest growing forms of dance, just like Latin music. You know, Latin music kind of took America by storm. That's the way I see Bhangra.
Yeah, of course, it also reminds me a little bit of the music I've heard in Carnival over the years in Boston. And it's music that makes you move, but also pushes you along. I mean, does that happen when you hear this music?
You know something? Honestly, when I start hearing Bhangra music, it just makes me smile. You know, because the thing, I just love the music, and the dole, which is the drum that you play, that's really the percussion that makes you want to move. So again, the drum makes you move, and then the music and just the happiness from it just really gets you excited about it.
What's the crowd like at these events?
The crowd is a great mix. You know, again, people might think Bhangra, Indian crowd, you know, Indian people. It's really everybody now. You know, we have students, we have adults, we have families, we have a mix of everybody. It's a very unique type of group that we have. It's almost 30% non-South Asian. So, you know, we continue to kind of grow this. We try to get, you know, it into the face of, you know, places like this, you know, to help kind of get the word out, you know. So we really want the word to get out to everybody because this event is for anyone who likes culture or dance.
Well, Well, this is music that comes from a part of India that was very mixed, even going way back. What about these other people that are taking interest? I mean, you said 70% are not from South Asia, at least by background?
So, the thing, honestly, we have humongous amounts of people that are coming that are not South Asian. So 30% are non-South Asian, 70% are South Asian, but, it's all sorts of age groups, it's all sorts of folks from all over the place. Like I said, it's really people that are interested in dance or culture because it's a very unique experience.
Now, I know I've read that there are different styles in different Bhangra outposts around the world. Is there a Boston style, would you say?
Sure. So, we founded Boston Bhangra, right? So that's what we've been doing for a long time. We used to compete a long time ago. I myself helped compete in over 30 competitions. But we've kind of taken a back seat in that. We still have teams in Boston that do it, and that's part of the reason we like to try to harvest Bhangra. It's not just about us competing, but it's about kind of getting the whole community involved. So there's many colleges that do it, there's professional teams, and then also all over the U.S. we have teams that come here.
Right. We should finally mention you've got the event coming up on the 23rd, am I correct in that?
Yes.
So where's that going to be exactly?
So it's going to be at the John Hancock Hall in Boston, November 23rd, 6 p.m. sharp. 5 p.m. we have doors open, so we want people to get there early so we can start on time.
And finally, if people really want to get out there and do it themselves, even beyond this event, what's the best way for them to follow up on that?
So they can go to bostonbhangra.com and kind of just, again, reach out to us, or we actually do have an after party after the event, so if you want to go and dance yourself, we have that at the Middle East following the event.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Rohit Bhambi from Boston Bhangra.